Hi, beautiful people. I am excited about what I'm going to start doing, and I want to share it with you. This year has been a weird year with the virus and everything that's happening. And honestly, being at home for 2 months has really made me start understanding what I need in my home and what I don't, what I actually use and what I never touch, and all the things that I thought I might need someday, and what I really realize is I don't. So while I have made some attempts at downsizing and getting rid of in the past, I've always had something in the back of my mind that says, you don't need that. Yes, you do. What if one day? So it's a constant struggle in my mind. And, you know, there is some probably psychological something or other with that. There's probably some kind of thing that says inside of yourself, if you have this thing, then you're good, because then if something happens, then you have this. And I think in some cases that's true. Like a pair of tweezers, you might get a splinter, so you need to take the tweezers and take that out. I think in an instance like that, it's important. That's a good one. But then something like maybe a wine carafe that you never use, but you think, well, I may have people over. That's not a real thing. I mean, you totally could just use the bottle that it came in. There's just so many things like that that I have and you have, and that you really don't need. But the thing is do you enjoy it? And some things I use all the time that I probably don't need, but I use them, and that becomes important, and it becomes useful, and it means something. But if I have something for it just to be there for the just in case, to make myself feel better, it sounds to me that that is a deeper issue that has nothing to do with the thing itself. And it has more to do with something inside of me that needs that thing or something, and maybe losing that thing makes me feel like I lose some sense of control or preparedness or whatever. So I know that that's something I'm journaling through and something that I'm thinking about. Sometimes I get a little kind of jealous with people who can just throw things away or donate stuff and not even think twice about it. And yet, in some times, I'm the same way. But then there's always like a moment where I think, and then it's that that makes me hold on to things. So I know a lot of people have asked me, okay, you've gotten rid of a lot of stuff. How can you still have more to get rid of? Oh, because I'm a very good organizer, so I have everything in its place or whatever. But there's a lot of places that are filled with stuff I don't use. So my plan for right now, and this holiday weekend, Memorial Day, I am actually going to be in my house this weekend working on making sure that I want and need and use everything that I own. And I'm going to be posting about it, and I want you to be able to be a part of that. And I hope that you enjoy what I'm doing, and I hope maybe it motivates you, because I know a lot of us want to live more simply, and I think the thing is, a lot of times what I notice about myself is that I will have items, and they're things that I don't really know what to do with, and I haven't really used them, and I think, oh, I'll use this. And me, even worse, I'm like artsy type and crafty type, and if you're an artsy crafty type, you think, oh, I could do this with that, or do this with that, or maybe one day I can paint this and do that. And honestly, I've had a lot of things that I would do this or that with, and I haven't done them. So unless the item is specifically for this or that, I'm not going to keep that or this for this or that. It's just going to have to change. And then you're moving the same item around, thinking about where do I put it, and no, not now, I'm going to do this. So it becomes cumbersome, and it becomes just part of the cycle. So my plan is to really focus on deleting items that have no purpose to me. Now, maybe somebody else would see it and go, oh, I would have really liked that, and maybe you would. And there are things that other people have that I think, oh, that would be good. And there's stuff that I know that I really wish I had, but I don't. And I have other stuff that's taken up space. So my plan is to work on that, and I'm going to be posting videos about this on my YouTube channel here as I go along. I'm going to take some befores and afters, and I'm going to make sure that I kind of share with you what I'm doing, what my plan is, just to kind of give you an idea. There's a consignment store in my area, so any clothes that are consignmentable, I'll take to them, and then they can kind of pick through what they want. And then everything else that are not like fancy stuff that they might like, I will also be donating that to the women's shelter or anything. 'Cause it's all good. Some of it is more consignmentable, which would allow me to be able to store up some cash at that store in case I need to buy anything or whatever. I want to try to keep my options open over there. So I'm not planning on doing a lot of selling. If I have a good amount of stuff, I might do a garage sale, kind of yard sale thing, and see what kind of money I can make. Probably doesn't hurt to get money out of your items, or put some things on the marketplace. But the longer I keep it around, the longer I keep it around, and I don't want to keep things around if they don't sell right away. So anyway, that's my plan, and I hope that this will work. I've done it before. I have deleted a lot of things. That was years ago. And I occasionally will do like some deleting of items, but this is a whole new game. I am motivated. I'm excited. And it's time. It's time for me. And I'm really thrilled. So be looking for the befores and afters. I hope it motivates, inspires you. And I'm looking for more freedom. I'm going to tell you that I'm not a minimalist in design. You know, like there are people, you go to their house and maybe they have nothing on a countertop or like a table or something. Or the mantle is clear except for maybe one picture or plant or something. That's not my style. I'm not a minimalist in form, but I want to be a minimalist in function. When I look at that cabinet or the drawer or whatever, I want it to be functional. I want to be able to open the drawer and nothing get caught on the top and cause me not to be able to open it. I want to be able to see everything that I have and that I use and know that it's there and nothing is crowding it. I'm tired of the feeling of being crowded in drawers and cabinets and closets and all of that. I want a freedom. I want the house to breathe. I want me to breathe. So all these little storage things, I want to be free of lots of little storage things because I don't want there to be things to have to store. And I think for me, I've always been one that wants to be prepared. And I think I kind of know where that came from in my younger years. And that's a whole nother thing that I'm working on in my book. And I think that'll be an interesting read. But I'm trying to delve into more of that. But here I am, an adult. And I'm going to be 50 in two years, because I'm getting ready to turn 48. So by the time I'm 50 years old, I want to have the house the way I want it and this body the way I want it. So that is the purpose of my new Facebook group that I created. And if you're interested in that, let me know. You can search for it on Facebook. I'll put the link below here. But it's really just about having a more healthy life. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope you enjoy the upcoming videos, and I hope that, you know, together we can make things exciting. I'm excited for me. I mean, I hope that it works out. It's my plan, and I'm going to go for it. And hopefully you'll come along with me. All right? Well, thank you so much, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being interested. And if you're going to follow along, or if you're going to participate, comment below, like this video, subscribe, and maybe we'll talk soon. Thank you so much.